I don't know why I said strict, because this is the biggest cheat curl in history. Why does he have a wrist wrap on one wrist but not the other? Let's talk about the strict curl. This is an exercise a lot of arm wrestlers do, a lot of high-level arm wrestlers, and I've been doing it as well. I actually just hit a PR on it, which I'm about to show. But in this video, I want to basically compare different arm wrestlers doing this lift and talk about, you know, how relevant is this exercise, because it will get a lot of trash talk from some people saying, you know, you should just be doing specific technical work for arm wrestling, and people will trash on cheat reps or cheat curls and stuff like that. But you know, I think it has a place in terms of getting stronger without a doubt, but we're talking about strict curl as well. So that's a little bit different than cheat curls. But to start, let's just show, this is the PR I hit today, 180 pounds. Pretty smooth, wasn't too much of a grinder. I definitely had 5 or 10 pounds left to go up, I would say. And the main concept of the strict curl is that your butt is on the wall and your head is on the wall the whole duration of the lift, going through a full range of motion. So that's the basic concept. Now let's take a look at some arm wrestlers who are doing this lift. We had Hermes Gasparini do this. This was about 2 years ago, 220 pounds. His ass did come off the wall on this lift. We'll take a look again right here, but that's 220 pounds right there. It comes off the wall. Absolute grinder. Why does he have a wrist wrap on one wrist but not the other? That's interesting. I've never seen that. I just noticed that. But obviously very impressive lift, even if it isn't entirely strict. His ass did come off the wall there. But let's compare it to Iraqi here. 100 kilograms, same weight. Very impressive stuff. And he actually ended up going even heavier. I think this was like several months after or something. 110 kilograms. So this is even 20 pounds heavier here. 242 pounds. But he does start the lift with some momentum there, and his head was not on the wall, thus giving him some momentum. Let's take a look. So you see his head doesn't start on the wall. His feet are sliding. I'm not sure if that's like not allowed in strict curl. I haven't competed, but I would imagine that would be something that might not be allowed to. He's pushing his feet forward. They kind of slid. But once again, I mean, this is 242 pounds, and that's more weight than most people are able to even hold on their bicep whatsoever. So it's super impressive to see. Now, even Devin has tried this exercise. This is with a video with Larry Wheels. Okay. This is 154 pounds.
I got you now. That's the one. All right. Oh, nice.
Once again, his head starts off the wall, so isn't entirely strict there. But even Devin, with no freaking training, like general strength training, is able to do 154 pounds. So pretty impressive. Now, here, before I go to Lavon, let's talk about Denis Saplenkov. Denis Saplenkov is another guy who has done the strict curl, and he has the previous world record. Some people are saying it's still should be the world record because, you know, he did it wide grip as opposed to narrow grip, which is easier. You're able to do a bit more weight. This is 113 kilograms. Absolute grinder there at the lockout. It seems like the lockout is harder for him. For me, the lockout is easier. It's just getting it past like halfway that would be the hardest part. But Denis Saplenkov, another individual who has done a lot of heavy bicep training, and obviously it works for overall power. I think that having that overall strength is always a good thing. It can't be bad to have stronger biceps. I mean, that's not to say that you should neglect the specific technical training, but I think the compound strength and just overall power is obviously important. And let's finish this video with Lavon Sagnashvili's legendary world record not strict curl, I should say. This is not strict at all. I don't know why I said strict, because this is the biggest cheat curl in history. 165 kilograms, over 300 pounds. That's more than a lot of people's bench press. Probably most of you in the comments section, probably more than your bench press. 3 reps. And a slight static hold there at the end. Look at the size of this guy. I mean, it just unbelievable. I can't wait to watch his match versus Devin. That is going to be exciting. We're almost there. But what is your thoughts on strict curl or cheat curls? Do you implement them in your training for arm wrestling? Do you think it's important? Do you agree with all these top athletes that are doing it? I mean, it's really a lot of them if you think about it. Denis Saplankov, Lavon Sagnashvili. I've seen Morozov doing heavy bicep training. Voivoda doing heavy bicep training. Michael Todd doing a lot of seated curls and heavy bicep training as well. Anyways, that's it for the video. Let me know what you think in the comment section.